Hi, it's Danielle, and I'll be talking to you about Google's Growing IT Certificate, which is an article that I read on InsideHigherEd.com this week, and it caught my attention. I chose to talk about this in my vlog because I actually work with online students and online programs at my university, and I didn't even know that Google had an online IT certificate, so I thought I better learn about it so that I can talk to prospective students about it who maybe have done this online certificate, since it is Google. And so I learned quite a bit about their program, that they have actually nearly 75,000 people enrolled in the program, which is crazy because it has only been around for just over a year. It launched in early 2018, and so far they've had about 8,000 people graduate from the certificate program. So this article was actually about how the certificate program is growing and what things that they're doing to improve it. So the two main things that they talked about were adding career resources and expanding partnerships with community colleges and universities. So this is Google's first attempt at getting into the post-secondary education world, and they are offering the certificate through Coursera. You might be familiar with Coursera. It's one of those massive open online course platforms, or MOOC platforms, and those usually aren't credit bearing, but with Google involved, it seems that they are looking to make them college credit bearing. And their thought process with this online certificate is they're trying to do two things: diversify the IT workforce, and also fill a bunch of open positions in the IT, like support staff roles. It said that nationwide there are over 215,000 unfilled IT support staff roles. And it said that data shows that the national average starting salary for that kind of role is $52,000, which is a pretty good job. And so the thought was that if they could help students get the certificate, because those jobs don't typically require a degree anyway, so they just need some skill and training. And so if Google could make that skill and knowledge and training more available to diverse students, then they're going to get those roles filled and bring diversity to the workforce of IT. And it seems like they are working to accomplish that, especially with 8,000 graduates already completing this within the first year. That's not really a huge chunk of that 215,000 that they need, but it's a good sign. And they found that 69% of the students that enrolled in this program reported that they came from backgrounds that are traditionally underrepresented in the tech industry. And so those backgrounds were like African American, women, veterans, like military veterans, Latinos, that sort of thing. So that was a good sign that this is opening up a lot of accessibility to people who aren't typically either able to access education or get into the IT world, or haven't really thought about it as an opportunity before. And so, like I mentioned, they're doing a couple of things to grow this program. The first thing is offer some career support. And it sounds to me like this is what they're about to launch this month is basically a digital version of our on-campus career center. They're calling it a completer community, and that's going to include a job board, downloadable resume templates, simulated interview practicing, and they also have a way to send resumes directly to like 30 different companies that they're partnered with. So students basically have a digital career advisor through Google and their completer community. And like I said, the second thing that they're doing is increasing their partnerships with community colleges and universities. And so, like I mentioned earlier, IT support staff roles don't usually require a degree, but if these students who are graduating from this certificate are getting into the IT world and they really like it and they might like to go on and get a degree, they are making ways for them to do that. So two universities that are already partnered with the certificate are the University of London and then Northeastern University. And those two universities are accepting the certificate as prior learning credit for particular degrees that they offer. And so there's some restrictions on it, but it's opening up the opportunity for students to have college credit even just through this online certificate. And I thought this was really unique. I think it was the University of London. They are allowing some students to use the certificate as an admission route. So it said that applicants without a strong academic background can automatically be admitted for that particular degree program if they successfully complete the IT support certificate. And so I thought that was really innovative. And 10% of students in that online program have joined the program through that route, which is a pretty significant number. So again, that's getting really innovative in the way that we are helping students obtain an education. And then as for the community colleges that Google is partnering with, so far they have partnered with 25 community colleges in 2018, but they're looking to grow that number to 100 in the near future. And what that looks like is they are having the community colleges promote or offer the certificate to their students that is online, but then the community college offers like on-ground support or wraparound support, they called it. So, like tutoring, that kind of thing. And so depending on the community college, they're doing a couple different things with it. Some are just offering like continuing education credits, but others are offering actual credit. It just depends on the community college. And I think the university, one of them is allowing a student in an IT program to basically skip the intro computer course if they complete their certificate. So I can really see this taking off in the near future and really expanding. And I would not be surprised at all if some of my future students at Middle Tennessee State University come to me and say, well, I've got this Google credit, what will you do with it? And so I can't wait to see their next steps. I'm a fan of Google. I think they're pretty neat. They're innovative. And so it's interesting to see them crossing over into that post-secondary education world. And so I would encourage you to be on the lookout, and I will be too. Thank you. Have a great night.